Hello everyone, welcome back to FairlyDeterminedFM with me. My name is Chris. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a while since I've done a video. It's been a week maybe since we've done a manager's journey. I thought what I do is I'm recording this and it's currently 10 to 8 in the morning. So I've got a cup of tea on. Cha-ching. Gonna put some lo-fi beats on in the background. Cha-ching. I don't know if this is the same for a lot of content creators, but a lot of time spent in this process of making videos is actually in the edit. Recording only takes about 20 minutes. It's in the editing and then getting the game to the point where you need to next record that takes the time that I'm struggling to find at the moment. So I thought what I'd do with this one is try and record sort of a minimally edited video, a bit more of a chatty, early morning, streamy vibe type video. And I thought this one would be a good one to do because it's going to be a chat about data and tactics. Again, I do this every now and then where I spend a bit of time really digging into the data and really looking at what I think is going potentially wrong with the team, and then trying a new tactic and getting fed up with it and switching back to what I know, usually the 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. So I thought that's what we do today. Let's just have a little chatty, streamy episode with a nice cup of tea, some lo-fi beats. So let's get into that. Right. Since we last met, what was the last game? Was it De Graafschap? I think it was. I think we played the De Graafschap game. We lost that 2-1. Yes, the Devin Hayen last sort of 5 minutes annoying winner. We beat Heracles, and then we went on a terrible run of form. Young AZ, Helmond Sport, Young Ajax, and Willem 2. Helmond Sport, okay, 1-1, draw, sure, whatever. Took us a long time to score. We did just beat Dordrecht 3-1. They did have a man sent off in the 27th minute though, so that probably helped us. What I thought when I was watching these games, we were creating chances but being really, really unable to put them away, and it felt like the 1 or 2 chances that the opposition got, they got a lot more than 1 or 2, let's be honest, but the 1 or 2 chances, good chances that the opposition got, usually ended up in the back of our net. So I wanted to have a look at the data. So I went and had a look at the stats, and I don't do this too often, but I was reading, I think it was View from the Touchline. I read a blog that they did. If I can remember which one it is, I'll link it down below. I'll link the website in the comments because it's really good. The tactical analysis they do over there is brilliant. But it was team detailed, which I haven't really spent a lot of time looking at, if I'm honest. What was the thing? There was chances created. Where was our chances created? Expected goals for, chance created. Right. We are actually pretty good in terms of chances created. We're 7th. We created 64 chances. So I'm assuming this means clear-cut chances. Yeah. A half chance or a half chance opportunity for a teammate. So we've created 64 either clear or half-cut chances. We've only converted, if we have a look at our... No, not season preview. Stages. If we have a look at our goals for, we've only converted 24 of them. No, that's not us. That's us. 29 of them. We've only converted 29, just under half of those chances, which isn't great, if I'm honest. But it's telling me that we are getting players in the right positions. It's just that perhaps we don't have enough players in those positions to put away the chances that we're creating. Problem to solve number 1. I need to use this hand more because this hand's off camera quite a lot. It's over here when I do my hand movements. You can't see that. I need to use this hand more. We're not creating the chances that we're not creating. We're not converting the chances that we're putting away. But Jesus, it is early morning. But come on, Bajent, wake up. We're not converting the chances that we're creating. We're creating quite a lot of them. We're in, definitely. We're nowhere near Young Ajax or Volendam with their 95 and 75. Like, save some for the rest of us. The other thing I noticed was we're not really making many defensive. So this is for opposition passes per defensive action. Sorry, this tracks how many passes the opposition is making before we attempt a tackle or an interception or something of that ilk. So we're pretty bad at that as well. We're very low on the table for defensive actions, which says we're not really pressing much, and that's probably indicative of the fact we don't really have a very good team in order to do a lot of pressing. So that was a problem as well. I don't really know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix the fact that we don't have the players to press. We don't have the money to buy players that can press. So it was more about finding a way to work with that information rather than trying to come up with a fix for being better at defensive actions. It was how do we work around the fact that we don't really have the players to do better in that regard. Does that make sense? So that was problem number 2. I think we're pretty good with interceptions. Yeah, so interceptions, 3rd in the league for interceptions. That's good. I'm really pleased with that. Clearances, also not that great. I thought we were better in clearances. I should have made some notes, really. This is what I do. This is what happens when I do these off-the-cuff chatty things. I don't really have any notes, and it gets a bit random. So there's two main problems. One, we're not very good with our defensive actions, and 2, we're not very good at converting the chances we're creating. What I've decided to do is completely throw out the tactics we have been using and work with this. Now, I have never in my life been able to get a 3 at the back system working on Football Manager. I have never been able to do it. But I feel like this is what we need to be doing. Now let me talk you through the madness. 3 at the back. Because these 3 guys, Gal is 6'4", Benamar 6'3", and Chatwaya 6'1". Tall enough. He's the shortest of them all, but they've all got decent jumping reach, decent jumping reach and heading. You know, Benamar, jumping reach 16, heading 14. Gal, jumping reach 14, heading 11. But it's the jumping reach that's going to help, and his strength as well. If we invite crosses, which we've got set here, we're going to invite crosses into this box, and they're going to get them away. I firmly believe that. They're just going to header them away. They're going to be like Shane Duffy does for Brighton, or did for Duffy. Did for Duffy? Did for Brighton. Blimey, more tea. Hang on. Big, tall, strong men to head balls away that we're going to invite in. We're then, with our slightly more direct passing, going to pick up the ball in these positions, I hope, out wide, funnel it through the centre to 2 attacking players, Lieburn on a poacher role that I've been playing a lot in another sort of offline save that I've just been doing for fun. Not that this isn't fun. I really like the poacher role. I think it's really good, and I think it could actually suit Lieburn. Wingbacks, Lanisi Sanchez is not brilliant. Where's the individual shot? There we go. He has been highlighted as someone who loses the ball quite a lot, and we do not. Oh, it was crosses. That was the other thing I was going to look at. Crosses completed. Here we go. 18th, basically. Well, joint 17th for crosses completed, which is why I decided not to have wingers in this tactic, because when we are crossing the ball, we're not doing anything with them. It's pointless. We're going to have a high defensive line but a low block, so we're really there it is. Really compress that space. We're going to have a shallow striker alongside an advanced playmaker to support Lieburn in this poacher role, who's going to be playing off the shoulder of the last defender. Hopefully getting in behind, because he does have a little bit of pace and he does have a little bit of off the ball movement. Not much. His finishing is good. His finishing should be better than it is. I know it says he's better as a pressing forward and a target forward, but I'm liking the poacher role at the moment, so that's what we're using. Transition wise, we're not going to be counter pressing. We're not going to be countering. We just don't have the pace, and maybe counter though. Maybe we might. We'll see. What we're going to do with this FC Emmen game, which is probably the worst game to do this. One of the worst games anyway, because they're currently 3rd. What we're going to do is play that game, and probably just that game, in comprehensive highlights, I think, and just see how it goes. But I like how this works. I think with slightly more direct passing as well, we can get the ball from the defence. Hopefully, when they win headers, out wide to the wing backs. When they win the ball, they can get the ball up the pitch through the middle quicker, which is why I'm thinking counter might be the one. But counter's going to push everyone forward. No, I'm going to hold shape. We're going to hold shape. Oh, I loaned another striker in. Thibaut Betten from NEC. Decent enough. I wanted another option, really, because none of our other strikers were scoring, and it was really frustrating. But unfortunately, he's also not scored, really. He's come on and had 5 sub appearances, has not looked like scoring at all. But here he is. Welcome, Thibaut. This is the I'm going to go cautious as well, actually, because the pre-match thing from my assistant said you probably want to go defensive for this, mate, because they're really good and we're pants. No, cautious is enough. I think cautious is enough. We're going to be on comprehensive, so we're going to see a lot of probably them being all over us. But I wanted to have a look and see basically how it plays. What I want more is what do I want more? I want to be able to. I want to see the centre backs crossing the ball, getting rid of the ball. I want to see the shadow striker and the advanced playmaker creating space and creating chances for Lieburn, for anyone really. And I want to see that we're sort of keeping our shape a little bit and holding the ball well. So, first highlight goes our way. So far, not too. See, there's that poacher role. He's always looking to get in behind, so it does invite sort of a lot of long balls, which might not be the best. So we may be looking at switching that up to, or switching it to something he's more comfortable with, maybe target forward. And target forward, actually, good save. Good save from Van Croy. Target forward alongside that shadow striker might not be the worst thing in the world, because the target forward could hold it up for him and then play it off, maybe. Who knows? See, in practice, it looks more like a 3-4-3 when you look at the positions on the pitch, which I quite like. But yeah, it's getting hold of the ball. It's that low block. You can see how tight we are in the middle of the pitch. I think 6 minutes in here, and they've had a lot of the ball. I might go down to extended, because I don't know how much I can talk about. Tazand is in. It's a good save from Van Croy. Van Croy again. Yeah, they are getting in behind quite a lot, so perhaps early change. We're going to drop that standard defensive line down as well. We are inviting the crosses, though. Although none of those were crosses. That's just a long ball. Saniez gets it away, kind of. Benamar misses his tackle. Seifu turns in, takes a shot. This goes wide. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take, like, punts wide every now and then. We've had very little of the ball, but that's to be understood. You know, it's to be expected. We're not a possession-based team, really. Tajan doesn't get under that. That's poor. There's also a lot of long balls. It's a good goal. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of long balls. How is Lieben on a booking on 6.7 already? There's a lot of long balls. I don't like the long balls, but that's because I've told them to do slightly more direct passing. Unfortunately, we also don't have the players to play sort of like tippy-tappy short passing either, so we are kind of stuck in what we can do. They are all over Zinkovic on that right-hand side. They're all over us. Are going to get a cross in? Get a cross in so we can get attack, so we can get a header in. Tajan wins the ball brilliantly. Lieben, nobody in front of him because he is the sort of sole striker. Hansen takes his man on, goes out wide, finds Saniez. Saniez has been told to not do very much. That's a brilliant attempt at a pass. Saniez, well done. End of the highlight. What? Why? Why? Hansen stands over a free kick, swings it in. Tijan doesn't get it. Tazan clears it. Seifu is going to get that. He is going to take a pass. Saniez. Saniez is a really poor defender. He's a really poor defender. We don't have any other wing-backs, though, not to play on that side. Candelaria just standing on the ball. Zeshiel to Romney's. Oh, that's a good tackle. Good tackle from Benamar. Candelaria out wide. Get a cross in so we can head it away. Cross it. Cross it. I dare you. Crosses it. It's 2-0. I dared them. I shouldn't have dared them. We're going to drop this down to extended because we're getting tanked here. Absolutely tanked. Right. Well, this tactical switch hasn't really had the effect I hoped it would. Understandably. We are terrible. We are a terrible football team. Van der Sloy punts it forward. Lieben somehow manages to get hold of that and takes a wild shot wide. Absolutely ridiculous shot. Right. I think I'm going to leave it as is, you know. I just want to... Do I want to say Hansen? Hansen on the ball. Come on, get a goal back. Restore some pride. Tijan take the shots. Was that not deflected? Wow. Wow. It's like he scooped it. It's like he attached an ice cream scoop to his foot. I've used the wrong hand again. It's like he attached an ice cream scoop to his foot. And up it went. Sky high. They'll be finding it on the ISS. Jesus. Unsurprisingly, Emma not on the ball again. We are being destroyed. Yeah, absolutely destroyed. Tazand. I've got a bit of rabbit in the headlights going on here. I don't really know what to change. So I'm going to change nothing and hope for the best. We're having very little of the ball. Not doing anything with it when we do have it. It's concerning. Cleared away. Only as far as Vlak. Zivkovic. Tijan doesn't get... Is that a penalty? Wow. Blimey. Thought it was going to be a penalty. They've had 8 shots, 5 on target, 67% of the possession. I mean, they are really good. They're currently top. Like, this was always going to be a hard game. But this is... Yeah. John Tatoya made a mistake leading to a goal. That's interesting. Lanity Saniez finds some space out on this right-hand side. He's running at his man. He shouldn't be. I've told him to dribble less. But he goes inside to Decker. Decker goes into the middle of the pitch, finds Tijan. Tijan takes a shot. It's deflected straight into the goalkeeper's hand. Apparently that was a superb move by Topos. I thought it was all right. We strung 4 passes together, which I guess for us does count as a superb move. You're doing well. Keep working till full time. They're not doing well. Really, are they? Satisfactory at best. We can't rescue a draw. We can't. Passing has been sloppy. Yeah, they like that. They agree that their passing is sloppy. Right, what insane tactical change can I make at half time to try and win this back? What about 4-4-2? Do I have a 4-4-2 set up? Kind of. kind of have a 4-4-2 set up. Right, let's do that. Bugger it. Here we go. Here we go. Tactical man. Tactical man is on the pitch. Here we go. Right, Justin, Matthew. No, Margarita. Come on the left. Benamar. Benamar's going back in instead of Chatoya. And then on the right-hand side, we'll have, Baton? No, we'll have Matthew out on the right-hand side. Hansen and Tijan? No. Sancho Hansen's not playing too badly, but Tijan's coming off and we'll have Baton on. Beaton. Jesse Reinder's in the middle. Decker alongside of him. Positive, moderate passing space because there's going to be a lot of space. Mid-block more often. Yeah, sure, let's do that. See how that goes for the last 45 minutes. Maybe we'll get a goal. And that'll be enough. Tactical switch-ups. Yeah. I do this quite a lot. I spend a bit of time digging into the data and looking at the stats and thinking, right, that's a problem we can solve by doing this, or that's a problem we can solve by doing that. And then it doesn't work. And in 45 minutes I go, well, that's rubbish, isn't it? I'll just change that wholesale. Not even going to bother. Not going to bother letting them get any sort of tactical familiarity up with this tactic. No. I'm going to give them 45 minutes against one of the best teams in the league, decide their shit and change it. It's I'd make a terrible real life football manager. Just absolutely atrocious. Really, really bad. But since the tactical switch, we've only had 2 highlights, so we've done something right, I think, because we've stopped them from having any more goals so far at the moment. Having said that, they are on the ball. Tazand, he's been in trouble. That Tazand. If I could have him, that'd be good. Gard, what a lovely tackle. But then loses the ball. Landis Sanez finds Margarita on the left-hand side, he's running at his man. Out on the left-hand side. Are we going to get a crossing? Van der Sluis, Margarita Sanez. That's a penalty. Oh my God, we've got a penalty. We're going to miss this. Watch. We're going to miss it. We're going to miss it. Matthew stands over the penalty. I'll be happy with a goal. Yes, we've got a goal. Justin Matthew. See, he should have been playing from the start. This 4-2-4 is the one that we should be playing. Good goal. Oh, I've got replays on apparently. I don't have replays on my other save because I'm playing as Club Brugge and they're really, really good and we score a lot. So I was like, kind of bored seeing all these goal replays. So seeing an actual goal replay, it's quite surprising. Oh, here we go. Brilliant. We couldn't let them just. Oh, it won't count. Yes. I was really hoping that this would. Is this offside? Oh, blimey. I mean, Lino, you're not even in line with the play when that happened. How is it given that? How is the Lino given that offside when he was a good 3 feet behind the ball? Stupid. Decker finds Matthew out on the right. Are we going to equalise it? Matthew cuts inside. Oh, nearly. Get that. Well done, Sanez. Benamar punts it forward to Margarita, who I think is offside. No, he's not. Hansen. Oh, it's a good save from their goalkeeper. Oh dear. I was gonna call myself a tactical genius. Baton on a 6.5, by the way. He's rubbish, just like all of our other strikers. We've had 2 shots on target, though. Our XG is near theirs. And 2-1 is not, embarrassing, really, much. They're on the ball again here. He's offside, surely. Surely he's offside. No? Corner. All right, fine, whatever. My tea's gotten cold. Ugh. Tazand. Over the corner. 82 minutes on the clock. Are we going to get out of this with a 2-1 loss rather than 3-1 loss? I'd like that. I'd be okay with it, if I'm honest. A 2-1 loss? Yeah. 2-1 loss is fine, considering how badly we were playing in the first half. Lanity Sanez plays it to Decker. Decker finds Hansen. It's a good save. We've had a couple of shots. This formation might be the one. This one that apparently I already had set up, not realising it. We might be switching to this. Maybe. Black. I suppose really Zand is in. I suppose really what we need to do is use either go back to that 3 at the back and play it against a few more opponents to see how it really plays, because playing against the top team in the league, maybe not the best idea, Agent. Or we need to switch to this one and stick with it for the end of the season. And I think, given how this one has played, he's onside there. Yeah, no, he's not. My offside detector is atrocious. Van der Sluis on 6.2. Matthew over this free kick swings it in. Benamar just wide. Oh my God. Yeah, or just stick to this one, play it for the rest of the season, and because this one seems to have done better for us. We've had a lot of shots this half. Crosses in, or Hansen. If you'd have equalised for us in the 92nd minute, yeah. Baton on a 6.3, Rangers on a 6.4, Decker on a 6.5. Not good. Not good. Blow the whistle, Ruff. Blow the whistle. Put me out of my misery. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Let's have the whistle. You've gone 14, 15, 17 seconds over the 93. Can we have the whistle? Don't let him score a third. Just because is he an Emin fan? This no, he's not good. Fine, good, right. It's fine. It's fine. Look, that little period of the game there after the tactical switch. I did that. That was me. That was my genius. Am I happy? I'm not happy with any of it really. I'm just gonna let the assistant do it. Hand over. Yeah, you do it. You do it. Because I don't agree with any of those things. I'm not really angry, but I'm also not proud. There was no middle ground where it's like, yeah, I mean, that was a football match, wasn't it? It happened, and we lost it. Fine. If there's anything to take away from the past 20 odd minutes, I do not know what I'm doing tactically with this team. It's really hard. It's really hard. Van der Sloot refusing to panic after the last poor result. I'm sure everyone won today. Where does that leave us in the league? We're still 13th. You know, we're still way above where they think we're going to finish. No, we're not. We're exactly where the media think we're going to finish. We're way above. Anyway, right. Forget all that. I'm going to play through a bunch of these, and we're going to come back near the end of the season for Maastricht and Venlo, because they're currently roundabout where we are in the table, and it might be more entertaining than just watching us get tanked quite a lot, because a lot of these teams, 7th, 4th, 6th, 5th, yeah, I mean, that run there is going to be horrendous. That run there, I'm not going to make you watch that run. We're going to come back for Maastricht and Venlo, and I'll see you soon for that. It's going to be some point in the next week or so, once I get some more time, basically. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for your patience during this period where the upload schedule is a bit wonky. If you like the video, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you soon for some more Topos. I don't know why I paused there. All the best. Cheers. Bye.